Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, so. Hmm. Yeah. Hey, hello Nick. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Long time ago. Doing well? I'm actually coming back. I'm reverting the decision of exploring React. I think I explored enough. I'm coming back to Livewire and eventually sprinkle with a React component or a Vue component. But yeah, that's it. Nice, you're well. Yeah, I'm well. I'm good. Life has been passing so fast, but yeah, everything's good. I'm really excited I can put this Alfredo out. I would love to have it ready and be able to see it in a while deploying compose stuff. It's an old dream, yeah, and yeah, and playing with AI and chatbots and all that's exciting. Oh, you're learning React, and how is that going for you? I don't want to be a a no man or a yes man. I've been sprinkling mingle components with React, and that's okay with a small surface, but for the entire application I gotta confess, maybe it's not for me. Hey, Pick and Fall. How are you doing? Hey, Francisco. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Ubarosa, first time chat. Hello, I'm Patricio. I'm a full stack developer. I love Laravel, Docker, Filament, Livewire, Vue, lots of technologies, right? AI, chatbots, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I have to take some time to like maybe present myself, putting a I don't know, a poster or a page somewhere so I can don't lose flow and always say something about freelancer. So yeah, I would say I don't like to think as a freelancer because I typically don't do just small gigs, right? I do like long term with with customers. Um, Occasionally a small gig, yeah, but yeah, mainly I'm a freelancer, yeah. Hey Francisco, so tasks for Alfredo? Sure, of course. Maybe, not maybe. I'm happy, of course, because the contributor guide. I'm going through all these steps, like so that anyone can come and read and know what's the project about, and they everyone can like follow, and it's not like hard to jump into the project and contribute. It will not be very big. It's not a big, I mean, it can grow very big if we goes, but the scope, I'm thinking it's very small. But even so, of course I want to collaborate with people and see the project grow further. So today let's find some tasks. Yeah, I'm glad you're open to work on it. Thank you so much. But Ozzy is learning Laravel as well. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. I've for so long with Laravel, and it's still every year, every release, every day, still amazes and how much so easy our life has become as a web developer, no doubt. I have to prepare the chats here, okay? Yeah, pick and flow. Yeah. I don't know, after Livewire everything else feels strange. Yeah, I know, Nick. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. I mean, I don't enjoy Livewire when we have to go to the front end, and then we have to write lots of JavaScript, right? Because the project, for some reason, has to live more in the browser than in the server. Then I don't enjoy Alpine so much. That's why I built Mingle, right? For people who don't know, I've built this library, which is a quick, not a quick, but a short connector between a React or Vue component that will live in an island of our page, and from there we have a great way of initializing with Theta, and also a way of making Ajax requests using the wire protocol. So that's why it's a quick way, but also with a small footprint. Yeah. But also wants to start a project, but I already used Blade and Breeze. I was thinking starter kit React, but I don't know React. Maybe Livewire and Filament is a good idea for a big project. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, React is also a good idea for a big project. It all depends on the scope. It's so variant. Yeah, there are so many variants that can make any decision good or bad, right? So I guess it all depends on lots of stuff. Yeah, we would need more context, but yeah, both would work. I would say if you don't have a mandated or a required design to follow, and filament design is okay for the project, then I would go filament because it's so much faster, and that's exactly what I want. Alfredo will be filament again because it was already. So this was not Alfredo, it was called Tasker Dev before, and yeah, it was built in filament, and because of that it was so fast. But I do have one concern, but I'll explore it right now. which is I would like to work in Laravel in Tailwind v4, and Filament is still v3. The v4 is on its way still, so I'm thinking of a way of like to tinker with something. Yeah, and I guess we can start. Yeah, Tailwind v4 as well. Yeah. Pick and Flow is saying Livewire is awesome too, but I want to learn React and Inertia. I want to learn everything. Yeah, for the sake of learning, yeah. I tell you, I did enjoy React because of the ecosystem and the AI, but having to do the things, yeah. I mean, we don't have everyone to like the same thing, right? I would still do React before doing many other JavaScript libraries. It's just that Vue with Options API and Livewire, when, if possible, sticking to Livewire. Yeah, I mean, that's a fantastic recipe. Although the ecosystem is not very rich in components, yeah. So what I'm thinking, and that's for sure, I would like to leave. Yeah, I found. Yeah, there's Daisy UI for it's Tailwind v4, but it has, for example, buttons. These buttons, we can change themes and etc. But for example, it's Tailwind, but with classes pre-prepared. So we could use our traditional Tailwind, but they have a BTN class, and if you use BTN, you get this button, and BTN XS, BTN XM, etc. You will get those components, right? And it allows, because of this, to have so many templates, themes, color themes, right? And yeah, and to make a theme is just like a JSON with colors. So, and also something that really hits the sweet spot for me is, because this framework is CSS only, it's isomorphic, meaning we can use it with Laravel, Livewire, Blade, React, Vue, doesn't matter, because it will always be consistent. So like Tailwind, yeah, we could use Tailwind in any architecture and mix it in the same project because it's just classes, right? The same with Daisy UI. I've been thinking about Flowbyte as well for this project, because then I think there is some JavaScript as well involved, but I don't know. Yeah, so it's like some vanilla JavaScript, so I'm guessing it would work on many ecosystems, but I don't know. Pick and Flow purchased Flowbyte and you like it. Oh, have you used it with Livewire? Like the framework I do, well, the most amazing for me from long time ago, it was Vuetify. Man, probably this is it's not the ShadCN because it's totally different, but in terms of components and what they have, how the APIs, the things that we can do with them, like there's always a component for anything you might want to do, right? In a application, in a internal tool, for in an internal tool context, right? But I stopped enjoying material design a long time ago. So I would be keen to trying Daisy UI or Flowbyte. Yeah, Flowbyte would also allow to be used in when I would want to mingle with Vue, but I don't know if it's Blade only. Let me see pick and flow. I have not. Recently I have just asked Claude to create my components and it does amazing job. Oh really? Oh. And are you using in Blade? Where are you using Flowbyte? Peak? Can I call you Peak? Peak Flow? How do you prefer? And it's still in V4 already. And would this play nice with filament? Yeah. What was I thinking? Let me share. I was thinking maybe Excalibur would be best. Yeah. So I was thinking, yeah, but we can start even without multi-tenancy and all. I was thinking to have a filament application, and in the same project, of course, I would have some iframe, you know, and this would be an iframe, and so inside I could have Tailwind v4 content with Daisy or Flowbyte, and outside it's v3, and so visually they would combine, they would match. And of course I would have to make a connection because of the auth and permissions. They would have to be the same, right? So that I wouldn't want to break the flow. So yeah, I was thinking that before coming online. Oh, and you're using Flowbyte in Blade. Yeah, I guess I can try Flowbyte as well, but I also wasted a few days, like not wasted but inertia React. So Daisy UI, I know it works because it's just CSS, right? And I like it. So I guess we can try Flowbyte with yeah, okay, let's try it. Yeah, checking the chat. Okay. Nick used Flowbyte with Livewire and it's okay. Oh, fantastic. The models, those sorts of things, everything works well, right? It doesn't have like... Yeah. I would really... Well, really I would say to try Claude instead. It really is amazing how good it has gotten with just text. What do you mean? Just Claude, right? Like no library? You know why I resort to a library? Because I don't want to write the JavaScript, for example, for a drop down, for example. I don't want to be writing a JavaScript for that and writing the UI. I hope when I will click the drop down, it will go up. Oh no, it didn't. That's not good. What? It should detect and go up, you know? For Livewire we need... Oh, right. It's not document loaded, it's after Livewire. Yeah, thanks. Oh, and each time morphed, we are running in it Flowbyte. Thanks, Nick. That's a great tip, for sure. Pick and Flow is sharing some pages he has created. Give me a minute. Thanks, Pick. That's gonna be helpful for sure. I wasn't very happy. Now, can you, because this is in an iframe, because this is in an iframe, I'm not sure. But can you ensure if a drop down goes below the screen and gets lost? Because that's a no-no to me. Thanks, Nick. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. I do enjoy Flowbyte over Daisy because there would be like some stuff that are like done But in terms of UI, I think Daisy it's a little bit better. To me, at least. About a select with a search input. Yeah, we're not having that much, but yeah. Where's like the select or the combo box component? Input file, oh, the select, the typical select. Yeah, and I want one with a search. Select with drop down. Oh, this is not good. You see the select, because it's the native one. If we click, it goes up. And I would expect the same behavior from that drop down, but it's not happening. Oh, Pick, if you're having too much trouble like finding it, I'm not sure if I want to go that direction. I don't know exactly. For Daisy UI, there's Mary UI from Robson. MaryUI.com probably. Mary-UI.com. And if it's ready for Tailwind, yeah, V2 is released, so it's probably ready for Tailwind V4 already. With some Livewire components. So that would be preferred. Yeah, I think this is a good question, Nick. What am I planning to do? So the plans are, let's try to even make something. So what do we need? We need to have servers, so there will be for sure one screen to manage servers. So it's like a CRUD, so it's like 2 minutes in Filament, right? But so the create, read, update, delete, right? The server's CRUD. Then there will be the, I called it spaces, but let's call it workspaces. And a workspace, maybe I have to drop this name. Do you guys understand, what do you guys understand from a workspace in terms of projects? I was thinking I wanted to call just spaces, but to be clear, to be short, concise, but coming from workspaces. So what essentially a workspace is in Alfredo would be when we install an application. A workspace is a directory where we have the compose files, a Git SSH key, where we make builds. So a workspace, it's exactly that. It's one folder where multiple things can happen. I think this is coming from Jenkins, right? I don't know if you ever worked with it, but Jenkins freestyle pipeline. I'm not sure if, yeah. So we could do lots of things whatever we wanted, right? I don't know if I'm gonna find the... Yeah, so these were steps. It's like a CI, right? But it's very, very hackable. We can do whatever. It's because it's in our machine, it's in our own machine, and we have access to the machine. It's like we can do all kinds of stuff, which we cannot do in some CIs like GitHub Actions, for example. Beacon Flow asked Claude to make a slider with blur transition, and it made it. It's not perfect, but that is all JS done on its own, all from a text prompt. Yeah. Francisco is happening on the scope of the application. I'm sorry, can you repeat? I'm on the scope of the application. Like so, I cannot find the context. I'm sorry, Francisco. Ah, you mean the workspace. Workspace is an application or a service. Exactly, workspace is all. Workspace is anything. It's like... it's a context. Below that folder, which is the workspace, I don't know, my blog, it could be a Docker Compose, or it could be a Git application, it could be anything. It's a workspace. I was trying, for example, so yeah, maybe we have to define some, right, in the docs. We can start typing that. After we do the CRUD for the servers, which is done in React already, but we'll get over it. Let me check how is this going. It's the project walkthrough. Okay. So let's say after provisioning the server, we will have the servers page. Oh, this is probably under my camera view, so I'll put it on this side. Yeah. So there's the servers page, where you do the CRUD for the server, so to speak. It's not a CRUD, but where we manage our inventory of servers, right? But then what are workspaces? Yes, Francisco, like a deployment. Yeah, so for example, on a default server, when you don't bring your own custom user, on a default server, we have an Alfredo user, right? So in /home/Alfredo or your username, we would have like workspaces. Oh, look, like the Copilot is already guessing in the same wave, like not alfredo.yaml, yeah, for like to persist something on the disk, because what this project will have is 100% freedom, because the VPS will continue to work if we stop using Alfredo, right? So everything will be on the server. The server is the single source of truth. So I would like to save some information regarding a workspace, and I was exactly thinking of a YAML file where we can read and write after some operations. So on a workspace, that it could be other name, because for example I wouldn't want to call like home Alfredo stacks, right? And then stacks for composes, right? And then builds, you know, and then another folder, I don't know, for repositories. You know, each entity would have its own thing. I was thinking that a workspace would be of one kind. What do you think about this? So if the workspace is of a given kind, it would have a certain structure, but another kind would have either yet another structure inside. So that's a little bit it's not irrelevant, because there's some steps there, but it's not like critical mission. It's not like mission critical for the thing to work, or right. I was just thinking like this would be the root for Alfredo. Yeah, or like work. I don't know, because in home/Alfredo there are always multiple existing files, so I would want like to have a folder for, if it's workspaces, then they would be, for example, I would want my blog, I would want an analytics, and maybe I would want a error tracking, for example, software. So I would have 3 deployments, 3 workspaces. One could be a Git application, and those 2 are templates. So this could be Umami, self-hosted, and this could be Sentry or glitch tip, for example, and that's it. Projects. Better than workspaces, is it? Maybe workspaces is to CI term, right? Because it's is it too bad to have like, because say, for example, in a DigitalOcean server there's already an Ubuntu user, so would it be too much to have Alfredo as the base name? Modules, yeah, modules also could be where there would be Alfredo, it would be Alfredo, right? Maybe it's oh damn it. Projects. Modules. Home folder modules. What does AI have to say about this? Let me check. So in a Ubuntu server, I want to have multiple folders, multiple applications running, multiple applications. Each one has its folder to have its files. They can vary. They can vary as, for example, one might be a Docker Compose stack. Another might be a Git repo that builds locally. Other one, etc. Right? What is a good common umbrella term to be the parent of all these folders? Give a list of alternatives as well. Thank you. Hey Struka, how are you doing? Boa noite, boa noite. Naming the hardest part in software development. Oh, indeed. Yeah, I would like to have alfredo/.alfredo/myblog. Yeah, what I don't like about .alfredo is that then it becomes an hidden folder, and ls then it wouldn't appear, and then non-technical users might not see it so well. So for that reason, why is here a message retracted? The compose file docker compose.yaml is invalid because what? Why? Francisco, what are you pasting? Line 14 and 15, what are you saying? What? 14 and 15? In the source code or what? Or did you clone the repo to your end? Are you using composer.dev? 14, 15. Oh, is it invalid? Oh, true should be true as a string and false as well. Oh, probably. It did work on my machine. It works on my machine. Oh, thank you. Okay, fixed. You wanna do you wanna do the PR? I can not do it here, and maybe you wanna do it. It's so quick on the browser. Thank you, man. So I'll be waiting for the PR. Apps, services, projects, applications, deployments, containers, instances, solutions, OMG. Apps, if you want it simple and clear. What I don't like about apps is if I want to use a folder to build an image, for example, an application is... Yeah, I think projects is good. Because a project, it's also... It can be for a multitude of things, a project, right? The choice often depends on your specific context and preferences, but apps is probably the most universally accepted. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm going with projects. yeah, let's get it out of the way and let's be doing stuff. So Francisco, Nick asked what were we going to do. So actually it's very simple. Apart from the connecting from the syncs, what we are going to do basically it's just registering servers, meaning there's a public key installed on the server and we can access, and for a given workspace we will install a template which is, let me find, for example, so let's give one example. It could be Umami. Am I using Umami? I think I am. I think it's Umami. Oh, NoCodeDB and base row, it's a good case as well. So for example, I have to check which one has a good integration with N8N. NoCodeDB. NoCodeDB. Yeah. So say we want to install a NoCodeDB in your server, right? What we want to do is like a new workspace or new project. Yeah, I still don't like projects because then projects feels like, yeah, I don't like projects because a project is like, there's my website. A project is a set of multiple workspaces, if I'm using the term correct. I think I'll just have workspace. I don't know. I was using spaces before, but I think, yeah, let me talk a little bit more. I was thinking workspace because I think workspace, what are the downsides? I don't even know how to ask. Pros of workspace, commonly used in environments, VS Code, Eclipse, working might imply it's just for development, could be confused with user workspace, tilde, no. Some tools create their own .workspace directories. Oh damn. Should I stick to just space? What about just space? Because later on the UI we can do whatever, right? This is just a physical term. Run spaces. Not bad. Very clean and modern, short and easy to type, flexible and abstract enough to encompass anything, trendy, Atlassian spaces, digital, less technical, more conceptual. Yeah, that's what I like. Because a project, it's a project. Like if I'm making like a, for example, a shop, e-commerce platform, which would have the shop itself and then maybe a forum for the users and then all the tools around, maybe analytics and error tracking. So one project has these 4 things, and then one project has environments, which is production and staging, for example, and production would have lots of resources on the VPSs, but staging could be like with less resources, doesn't have to be a one-on-one replica. So these terms would all join together. I think I'm gonna go with spaces and that's it. Maybe maybe this can be configurable with a config and that's it. But I think space is a good. Could be confused with disk space for spacing, less immediately obvious. Yeah, it's less immediately obvious, that's for sure. Francisco is saying spaces is good. I agree, spaces sound good as well. Pick and flow. Yeah, let's go spaces. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. So, let's do some code, shall we? So, this project walkthrough, workspaces, spaces. Yeah, and depending on each space, then could it have an alfredo.yaml file, right? And then it could have like a repo folder. There could be a builds if there are builds. There could be some data, you know. Maybe it's more convenient. You know what I mean? Then it could be a stack, and composer would be a compose project would be inside with a compose or multiples and a .env and I don't know. Not I don't know. It's I don't. What I mean I don't know is I can't be deterministic. I can't make a closed list of what components go there, but it feels right. A space with a name, right? My blog could have a multiple of these. Yeah. Pick and Flow is saying, hey Patricio, I pasted a bunch of links in YouTube showing examples of code created by Claude. Not sure if YouTube removed them or you blocked because I pasted few links. I think it's related to YouTube. They do block links, yeah. I didn't see it here and I didn't block them. Yeah, sure. I think Twitch is more permissive, so you can paste it. And so I think we should be good to go. And I would argue, yeah, oh, this is so hard. Should I go V4, Tailwind V4 or Filament and just be faster for that? OMG. Yeah, I think I could ignore the Inertia.js. Oh no, I'm not going Inertia back. That's exactly what it is right now. I mean, it's not bad at all. I don't want to like pass a bad image about it. It's just, yeah. So this was generated from a prompt, huh? And this is all, yeah, it's okay, it's fine. And this is all flow bytes, right? Yeah, but I'm thinking I'll go Filament and we'll have some experience with it as well. I didn't enjoy much when I was there and the UI was lacking that stuff. So, and we can try that thing where we could have like an iframe. Yeah, but iframe is lame as well, maybe. I can just ignore V4 for now and be happy to make a better application, maybe. Oh, that's just Claude, no libraries. Oh, awesome. HTML, Tailwind, and Alpine. Okay. Yeah. I could also, I have a project here which should be here. Filament. No. It's called Filament and Daisy. Is it like so? Yeah, I have a project where I do already have Filament. It was like to show someone. I think it was to the author of Filament, of of Daisy, because I wanted to, like, the buttons, they are too playful, too big, right? And not just the size, but the mood, and I wanted them to play more nicely together. But he was busy with V4, with Tailwind V4, etc. This table may have broken features. It's borrowed from Filment's demo. Oh yeah, exactly. So maybe I could just snatch this really quick. It was built before. I don't know. Let's see where we go. So probably I'll start removing JavaScript. Oh damn. Yeah, let's go. So React and Radix, we're not using that. So React, we're not using. I can follow from here. I think, yeah. What? Yeah, even if it's a different Laravel, yeah, it was 11. So yeah, let's go. What do we need? Vit, it's already on 6, so yeah, let's see what's duplicated. So Vit, Tailwind CSS, so we'll not have 4. So concurrently, Vit plugin, it's already, oh no, it's the same, 1.0, and Tailwind, yeah. So I guess we can drop these, and that's it. Removing package lock, removing node modules, and npm install. Dev dependencies. Oh no, we don't want any of these. So npm install. What's happening? Double coated property. What? 3.4. Oh, it's an extra comma. Yeah, it's not valid JSON. Yeah. How is the sound? Folks, everything all right? Okay, so composer.json. You started with React and had some problems. Yeah, I think the problem is me, Nick. React is just so low level. I found it already, for example, when I was working with in another project. Let me show you Rubber Duck, for instance. I was working with it to make editors, for example. So I like some aspects of it, but some others I don't. This was for, like, giving the dependencies that should be watched when we want to do a use effect, for example. I know, maybe it's just me. Yeah, Options API clicks better for me. That's it. I can't give, like, I don't know. It's just, I could stop for a while and maybe explain it better, but it feels too verbose for me. Yeah, also the same as viewed free in composition API. The code gets messy, it gets out of structure, so it's different. Yeah, maybe the music is too loud. Oh, it's so soft already. I mean, on the level here. I guess that's because Twitch and YouTube have different levels. And Daisy UI, I think it can't be. Laravel spoilers, everything else pales in comparison. Oh, indeed, indeed. I would love to see a JavaScript framework written by Taylor and in the Laravel spirit. Definitely wouldn't be React from my point of view. Oh no, we want filament. Yeah, the stores, yeah, it just didn't click for me. I tried it a little bit I can do it if I could do it for the right circumstances, but yeah, that's it. Not in all circumstances, for sure. What I need to know is regarding Daisy UI. Oh, it's Daisy UI 4. Okay, Daisy UI 4 is the... Okay. So what am I going to do? Am I going to... Yeah, let's go every folder. Console, the commands stay. Data, I still didn't put. Enums, script controllers, we don't need. Auth controllers. We don't need settings controllers. Dashboard controller we don't need. Also the server controller. Yeah, we would already have the CRUD for these, but yeah. Never mind, let's delete those. Middleware, handle inertia requests and appearance. I think we wouldn't need those either. Yeah, it's a view share appearance. So what are we going to do? We're going to delete those, and probably in Bootstrap app, no, in providers app, middleware. So don't have these two. Okay. So routes web. We wouldn't have any of those probably. Yeah, our signed relative for the server we do. Off, we don't have it. Settings, we don't have it. So removing. I'll keep the slash. I'll return a hello world. So if I were to say open, vendor bin sale doesn't exist. Huh? Oh, Alfredo is not sale. I'm sorry. Docker Compose, Artisan. What did I want it to do? Yeah, I wanted to open the project. So this is running nowhere. So Docker Compose app-d and Docker PS. This is serving in port 8080. So localhost 8080. Hello world. Here we are. And controllers clean. Jobs, we don't have any. Models, server user, okay. Providers, clean, okay. Tasks, yeah, this was our thing. Our view for components, okay. Bootstrap, blah blah blah. Hey, hello Callum, welcome back, thank you for joining. We're doing well. We're actually replacing the React stack with Filament. Inertia.php we can remove. Database, it all stays the same. Docker as well, documentation as well. So JavaScript, we won't have